Wouldn't it be nice if we could all just get along? Here in Sweden, we Overlanders share the gravel roads and the forest roads with a lot of adventure motorcyclists. And those years I've been overlanding for the last 3 years. I've met a lot of bikers on the gravel roads, and I've always seen us as the same species. We share the same interests. We like to drive the same places and we like to camp the same places. And the only difference I see is that Overlanders have 4 wheels, bikers have 2 wheels, but otherwise we are the same. Every time I've met bikers out on the trails, I've been glad I've met them, and I've felt this kind of connection that, oh, there is someone else enjoying exactly what I also enjoy. And I have no problem at all sharing the roads and the trails. This past summer, the amount of motorcycles have increased a lot. And on one of my solo trips in the late summer, early fall this year, I came through an area where every little gravel road had a sign with motorcycles forbidden. I know the sign didn't say that I couldn't drive there, but I chose not to, because in that area the locals had clearly had enough of adventure travelers, whether or not we are on 2 or 4 wheels. So I respected that they wanted their roads for themselves and just drove on. Again, because I see us as the same. If you've watched my channel for a while, you will know that I feel it's very important that we all follow the rules and respect the landowners. At this point I've made a handful of videos about what are the rules, what's legal, what's not, and why it's important. This summer, when I saw those signs, I got a little worried, because if more locals starts to dislike us, the roads might get closed, and worst case scenario is that they will make forest roads illegal to drive for motorized vehicles. We can't have that. So I've talked a lot about the importance of all of this in many videos. One more thing I really think we have in common is that we want to go where the road vehicles can't. I feel I have a lot more in common with adventure motorcyclists than I have with, for example, van lifers or those who drive a huge motorhome, because I want to drive where they can't with my overland vehicle. And I think it's the same for the adventure motorcyclists. They have bikes that can drive where normal road motorcycles can't. It's usual that I drive in an area, I follow the gravel roads, and I come to a forest road, and I look on the map and I see that I can maybe drive through out to the gravel road on the other side, and there's no signs that it's not legal, and then I take this forest road and have a lot of fun and come out on the other side. An interesting thing happened after I posted my last video and I drove on that funny part in the start. I got a comment under my video saying, "That's my property. not intended for cars. And I answered, oh, I didn't know. I could see on the map that it's legal to drive it since it's a forest road. I even saw a motorcycle helmet at the start of it, and I didn't see any signs of cars not welcome. He answered back that, well, it's not that it's not okay. He's just tired that people take advantage of other people's hard work. He and other landowners in that area have an agreement that bikers are welcome, but that's it. Only bikers. Again, I had no idea that I was not welcome. He points out that people like me will ruin it for everybody. He even put it like this, that if I keep doing that, I'll ruin it for both our communities. To that I answered that it wasn't my intention to do anything he didn't approve of. It's very important for me to respect the landowners, and I apologized. Then I brought up that I had seen those signs this summer, those motorcycles not allowed signs, and that I am worried that we will lose forest roads. So I suggested that we start working together for this common goal. His answer to that was that none of my arguments hold true, and that I should know, and that I do know, that I and my kind will ruin it for everybody. And then he just deleted everything. I don't know if he might have realized that he wrote all of that in an Overland community. But I think it's so sad that, first of all, I really did not know that I wasn't welcome on that road. I really did not know. And to be completely transparent, I have driven that road, that forest road, once before. It was on our overland trip to the Nordic mountains. On our way up to the mountains, we drove this part, and I say we because we were 3 cars. I can link to that video in the description below. And we also thought we were welcome. So no, I really did not know. And I still think we should work together. Why work against each other? I think Sweden is big enough for all of us, and as long as we all respect the landowners and follow the rules and don't drive like maniacs past private property, all should be good. I think we should be glad when we meet each other out on the roads, out in nature. I think we should welcome each other. I really can't see any reason why not. I can't see any reason we should hate each other. If you are a motorcyclist watching this and agree with me or disagree with me, I would love to hear from you, hear your point of view. I do think there are a lot more motorcycles than cars out in the forests, and I can't see that we are a threat to you at all. I would love to hear from you. I would love to start some kind of cooperation and spreading the awareness of the roads are in danger. We know how it is in Norway, where all the forest roads are off limit now. Also, if you are an overlander, having opinions about this. Please also let me know your opinions. Winter is back, so the next video will be about winter camping out in the snow. You can look forward to that. Thanks for watching this one. See you in the next one.